Hi there, this is Dutch, and today I'm going to show you how to extract a SVG file out of a PDF that you can use to make a STL file for your 3D printer, or you can use it with your vinyl cutting machine, CNC, or whatever else you need SVGs for. First, I'm going to start by getting a PDF file, and for that, I'm going to go to the ARMA website, click on Vehicles, New Releases, and I'm going to get the Big Rock 6S because I don't have this logo yet. Well, actually I do, but I'm just doing this to show you. And I'm going to scroll down the page a bit and click Manuals and Support. And I'm going to click on the very top one. And once it comes in, I'm going to go over here to the little arrow. It says Download. And I'm just going to leave the name like that. And I've already got a file or a folder named Big Rock on my desktop, so I know where it's at. So I'm just going to click Save. Now I'm going to go back into Inkscape, and this is Inkscape 1.3. It's available at inkscape.org. It's completely free. I've been using it for years. I use this to do all of my artwork for my 3D printer and my graphics and whatever for my vinyl cutter or my CNC. Because I don't work with precision 99% of the time, it works just fine. So File, Import, and there's that PDF I downloaded. I'm just going to click on that and hit Open. And I'm going to click, oh, I don't want all, I want just the first page, the cover, and I'm going to click OK. Now when you see this, you'll be like, oh, that's cool, it's just the cover page, but there's a lot more there than what you can see right now. So I'm going to go over here to View, and I'm going to go to Display Mode, and I'm going to hit Outline. And you can see there's the rest of the truck, there's something there, and there's some other stuff too. Oh, and by the way, is if you do download Inkscape and it doesn't look like mine, you can go over here to View and uncheck widescreen. That's widescreen. You won't see the little menu up here. It gets over here, which I cannot stand. So go to View and click off widescreen, and that'll look like this instead. Now what I want to do is I want to scroll in a bit, holding the control key in your mouse wheel, wheel in, wheel out, and I'm going to click in here until it highlights that. I clicked about 4 or 5 times, and then I want to make sure I'm on my selector tool over here, and I'm just going to box around this logo, and I'm going to move that over here because that's all we're really after. And the rest of it I'm going to box around and hit delete. And then whoever designed this did it funky, because you have to go to your node tool, select it, and it'll select these nodes right here. And then what you want to do is you want to go to Object, Clip, Release Clip. And that gives you that. And then go back on your selector tool and then hit Delete. Now that I'm on my selector tool, I'll select this, or I'm going to box around it and go to Object, Clip, Clip, Release. And that releases the box, the clip. I'm going to select this all again and move it over here. And then I'm going to draw around this box, because this box looks like one single thing, but it's actually 23 boxes there, which is really weird. Anyway, bring this back, put it in the middle of the screen so I can see it. Now I'm going to go over here to the very bottom one, and this should be your page tool. I'm going to click on it. You can see the page 1 is highlighted. I want to go to page 2, right click, and delete the page. And go back up to my selector mode. Now I'm going to zoom in on here because I see some stuff that got left behind. There's some stuff right there that got left behind. I'm going to get rid of the little TM up here for trademark because I'm using this for my own personal use. And it's really hard to work with that. And I'm going to get rid of this because it doesn't do a whole lot for the drawing. And now I'm going to select all again and go to Path, Combined. And now it should all be one object. Yep. Now I'm going to go to View And I'm going to go back to normal. And it looks like it disappeared, but it didn't. It's right there. So what you do is you just blind box around. It's there somewhere. And you hold the shift key and press the black down here in the corner. And that comes back. Now I want to bring up my fill and stroke menu. To bring up the fill and stroke menu, you click this little paintbrush looking thing up here. You click it and it brings up your fill and stroke menu. And you go to stroke style. And I want to change the stroke from 0.14 to 0.002. And just hit enter. And there. Now I'm going to go to File Save, which is the little arrow. And I'm in my Big Rock folder already. I'm just going to make this Big Rock. And I'm going to save it. Now that we got our SVG file, I can use that on my vinyl cutter, I can use it on my CNC, and I'm going to show you right now how to use it with your 3D printer. For that, we're going to go to FreeCAD, or Tinkercad rather, and we're going to create a new design, new 3D design. Tinkercad is really great for doing basic stuff. If you're not doing, like I said, toleranced parts and you're just doing artwork and stuff, and maybe some stuff for 3D printing where you don't really care if it's accurate or super accurate, then Tinkercad is great. And I'm going to do File, Import. I'm going to choose File, and I'm going to get that Big Rock SVG. I'm going to click OK, or Open. Leave all that alone and hit Import. And you give it a minute or two, or a second or two rather, and okay, don't worry about that warning. And there we have our file. Now I'm going to hold your middle mouse button down and you can move it around. And if you right click, you can move it around. So, okay, I want to do this, and see this little one here, it's 10 millimeters thick. I'm going to make it 2 millimeters thick. Oops. So now it's 2 millimeters thick. So now what I want to do is I'm just going to drag a cube, drop it on here. I'm going to make this cube, I'm going to make it 4 millimeters thick. Four. And then I'm just going to drag it and stretch it out. Stretch it. And basically what I'm going to do is make it a bit bigger than the logo. And I'm going to hit my T key, make it transparent so I can see the logo underneath of it. And slide that to where I think I like it. And that looks like it'll be a good size. Right. So now I'm going to move that off of there. And I'm going to hit T again to make it solid. And let me see what size we got. 142 by 47. We're just going to make this 48 just to make it easy. And 142, we're going to make it 144 just to make it easy. 144. Now I am going to make a copy, which is Control C, Control V. And I'm going to make this one, I'm going to make it humongous. Now you got this little arrow up here. I'm also going to raise this up 2 millimeters. 1, 2. So now it's 2 millimeters off the bed. And I'm going to reduce the size by 4 centimeters on both sides. So 48 will become 44. And 144 will become, 144. No, 44. That's right. Duh. And we're going to make this one 140. 140. And click OK. I'm going to select this one. I'm going to hold my shift key and select that one. And I'm going to go up here to the center or align, and I'm going to click on this back one and click on that dot and that dot. And that's right where I want it. Correct? Yes. Now I'm going to click on the taller one, and I'm going to turn it into a hole. And then I'm going to just box around and catch the edges of both, and then I'm going to combine them using this tool. And now there. Now I'm going to take this one and select that one, and then I'm going to go to my align tool again, and I'm going to click on the back one, and I'm going to hit align and align. Oh, what I did is I forgot to raise this up 2 millimeters. So go click it, go 1, 2, whoops, that's 3. Yeah. 0, okay, 1, 2. Now click here and do align. Click on this one, do align, and do an align. And there you go. Now it's in a box, in a frame. So, oh, that didn't work out quite the way I wanted it. But, oh well. You get the picture. I just needed to ungroup this one. Oh, we can ungroup it. One, two, and then hold the shift key. Select the red one and then hit group. That didn't give me what I wanted either. Okay, what did I do wrong here? No, I want to go down 2. 1, 2 millimeters down. Yeah, well, oh well, you get the picture. Oop. Gives it a shallow frame. Should have been, the bottom one should have been 6 millimeters, but I didn't do it. But that's the way you do it. It's, you guys can play with it. You'll figure it out. Or if you got any more questions, just ask. And then you can just select them all, and when you're done, you hit export, and you can export it as a still or an object or whatever that file is. I don't know. So that's all I got. So until next time, like Mom always said, drive like a maniac. Later.